Man, so the 1% in this country, they live a different life.
Yeah.
It's not usual, man. They're on yachts. They own exotic vehicles. They have condos, penthouses, mansions. You name it, man. Private jets. I supply all of that to the public.
Hey, what's going down? I want to stop things really quick and let you know I've been thinking about you. So towards the beginning of the year, I always get calls from different business owners that are asking me how can they take their content to the next level and how can they really make social media work for their business. So I went back and really looked to see what's being offered in the industry. And I noticed that a lot of coaches and consultants are offering to business owners like yourself different programs and courses, but everything is done online and leaving a business owner with still questions and concerns even after they finish the program. So what I created was a 60-day learning plan. I created a 60-day learning plan where we're going to work together step by step, imano, one-on-one, walking you through how you can turn your content into leads and sales for your business. Now, I got tired of seeing you jump from video to video on YouTube or video to video on Instagram and still not really growing your online brand presence. So I created this just for you. Now, if you want to learn more about this program, go ahead and click the link below and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, what's going down? Welcome to another episode of the Connection to a Podcast. We bring on a guest that's going to teach you a tip or trick that's going to help you grow your business. And today we got J Mac on with us. So J Mac, go ahead and let us know who you are and what it is you do.
What's up, y'all? My name is Jeff J Mac. You know, y'all done heard it already, but I'm a luxury concierge. I'm a free agent in the NFL right now, and what I do at home is I try to provide lifestyle for the people that can't afford it, man. So anything outside the ordinary of the lifestyle, the entertainment lifestyle that you can either buy, purchase, or rent, I provide to the mass public.
Okay. No, I like that. I like that. So lifestyle. What do you mean by lifestyle concierge? Tell me more about that. What does that entail?
Man, so the 1% in this country, they live a different life. It's not usual, man. They're on yachts. They own exotic vehicles. They have condos, penthouses, mansions. You name it, man. Private jets. I supply all of that to the public.
You said that's so cool. You know, private jets and, you know, yachts. I supply all that to the public. How long have you been doing this?
Man, so I got into it really like it evolved like any other business. I started when I was in college doing a little bit of party promotion and
Where'd you go to college?
UT, University of Texas in Austin. Big hook'em, baby.
Yeah, I seen some kind of video with you. It seemed like you won some type of championship or something. What's up with that?
Man, we don't won a lot. Shoot, it's been plenty of triumphs and victories as well as losses that, you know, it's all garnished and all talked about in the public, but we done had a lot of fun up there.
What year did you come out?
So I graduated in 19. Going back, I came in with so many hours. I graduated in 2.5 years. Then started my master's in finance.
Okay.
So I graduated 19 the first time, then 20 again.
Oh, well, that's what's up. So are you in school now?
You can't pay me to go back to school. I'm done. Don't call me for no schooling.
You went right through that because I'm like, wait, 2.5 years here? Okay, yeah, you flew right through it. No, that's what's up. So you said you were in school, party promoting, and then what? How did that lead up to the luxury rentals?
Man, you want the truth or you?
I want the truth. We want the truth.
Man, I was a young man that enjoyed females and bikinis on boats.
Okay.
So the parties, I saw an opportunity to make some money off of it as well. I would realize how much money I was making for these investors, for these owners. And I was like, what's a good way I can make some return on my own end and still provide dividends for these owners?
So what you mean you were making a lot of money for investors and owners? Like, what do you mean?
So when you throw a party, you know, you charge people at the door.
Right.
So I'm throwing a yacht party, 50 people coming, charging $150 for a New Year's party.
Okay.
I'm looking, man, I'm making you hundreds and thousands of dollars.
So do you get them all the money, or how does that work? Do I just rent the yacht from you and then I get the profit? Like, how does something like that work?
So at first, it was just me just handing all the money over because I just wanted to party. Okay. And I was like, oh no, we got to stop this. Yeah. I don't like that. And then from there, I just started telling them if I could hit these quotas for you, you know, I want to get this amount percentage for each one that I hit for you.
Did you think of that yourself? You had like a mentor come in and say, hey, this might work better. How did you come across like, hey, this is for free? And then all of a sudden you like, oh, well, hold on, I need a cut. Like,
I saw Dan Brazilian doing it.
You saw Brazilian doing
Dan
it?
Brazilian.
Dan Brazilian.
Yeah, he started in the poker realm, made a few millions. Dad was a billionaire, gave him some money. And all he did after that, he's like traveling the world with the most beautiful women on whatever flight, whatever hotel. I'm talking about
The life.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it came from.
The life.
So he all in hotels on the roof in the middle of the snow in a hot tub full of people. Got his own brand. I was like, I want to do that for a living.
So what, he had like a course or something, or like how did you go? Like you just seen him? He explained something like this because you said he was doing it. So how did that come about?
I laid my head on the pillow one night, scrolling through my phone, saw him doing it, was like, I'm gonna do it. So I just pieced it all together. Took what I learned from business, took what I learned from partying, took what I learned from back home, and put it all together through all my connections.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Connections do run everything. So when it comes to now, so now we fast forward. You got your own. It's luxury rentals, luxury concierge rentals, right?
Yeah, JD Booking.
So I can rent JD Booking. I hear that JD Booking.
Yeah, JD Booking. But either DM me or DM them if you need anything. One of my associates will get with you immediately, or you can hit me personally, and I'll take care of you.
So is it where we're just contacting you for, like, let's say I want to have a party or it's my birthday, whatever. Am I contacting you to help me throw something? Or am I contacting you just for the rental, like the car rental, the boat? Like, what would I ideally contact you for?
The entire lifestyle from start to finish. Say you need a jet to come in. Say you're in Dallas. Hey, I need a private jet. When I land, I want to have Escalade.
Oh, how much is something like that? Let's hold on, wait, because I want to know how, like, if I would say, hey, man, I need a private jet to come in, how much would something like that be?
So if you're flying out of a hub, it's probably not too expensive. You just catch an empty leg on the way back from somewhere. Say somebody came from here to there and they need to bring the plane back.
Okay.
You and 6 people, it's a few thousand, but it's no more than a first class ticket, like $550, $600 everybody type.
Do you need like connections to know about something like that, or is that something that just comes with booking with someone like yourself?
So it came from me just networking and getting out there because I figured that I wouldn't be able to own the plane. So I need to figure out who owned the plane and go talk to them.
Right.
And once I did that a few times, I ain't gonna lie to you, first few times was horrible.
How do you even find somebody that owns a plane? Like, would you just Google who owns a plane and you just went to, like, how do you even find somebody that owns a plane?
Man, I was pavement hopping. I was hitting the road. I'm knocking on every door at the terminal. I'm at the gate, knock, knock. They either laugh and say, yeah, no, we can't do that, or yeah, I like your vibe, I like your energy, I appreciate your effort. Here, come in and talk to this person. They'll see what they can do for you. And after hundreds and hundreds of those, I finally started to develop a strategy that will work for everybody.
So when you say a strategy that works for everyone, is this something that you're teaching other people how to do also, or is it something that you're saying you just found a strategy and you just making all this money and you're going to keep doing it?
I mean, so eventually I want to get a type of course going, something where I can teach people, but for the most part, it's just been me doing it on my own. But that's why I'm here now, joining all these podcasts, trying to get some of this knowledge out there, help spread the culture.
No, that's cool. Is this like a team effort, or is it just you? How many people would you say you have in your team to help you?
So between my host in all my cities, there's probably about 25 hosts, a few assistants, a few social media managers, a few outsourced marketing and media people, and then probably about 2 or 3 just business people that help me set up everything I need, my plan.
That's what's up.
My strategy, my portfolio, everything I needed to be able to really execute what I'm trying to do.
That's what's up, and that's crazy. So let's fast forward a little bit. In college, throwing parties, start making connections. I'm throwing yacht parties. Hey, I'm noticing I can make a cut from this. I need this amount if I got this many people coming. Mm-hmm. And from that, you now go to building a relationship with someone that might have an asset that you can use in order to rent out. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Yeah. So after I made them so much money, they're like, we want to keep you around. We don't want to lose your business. They were really just trying to please me, so I would keep spending money. But then I just pitched them on the deal. What if we make money together? I mean, it's enough to go around. Clearly.
So what is it? Okay, so hold on. Wait. So by you saying pitch to, is it like, hey, I go rent from someone that's similar or a bigger dealership or a bigger maybe company like yours, and then they see, hey, this is somebody that's spending money. Let me partner with them, or what type of relationship is that?
So at first it would be go in, you threw a few parties. They're like, all right, we like what you do. Then you schedule a meeting with them, probably their CPA or whoever has the money and financials backing them. And I just present some of my projections of what I could do to them. You come in, you have your strategic plan, you have your PowerPoint. Probably takes about 20, 25 minutes. You run through it, you show them what you can do, what your marketing expertise are, what you provide, how you ensure that their product is safe, how you ensure that they're not on the liability end, not going to get sued or anything like that.
How do you ensure something like that? Because that was actually one of my next questions. Like, they're giving you access to $250,000, $1 million assets. How am I securing this?
Way higher.
He's like, way higher.
Way higher.
What's the highest price asset you've ever been access to? You haven't gotten access to?
Probably some $10 million boats out in Miami.
Nice.
Yeah, those are the bigger products. Miami is a hot market, especially for the rental game.
I can only imagine. So going back to that, how am I building this relationship, or kind of how we were talking about you're insuring it? So how am I building a relationship to where, hey, I can get access to the $2 million, $10 million boats in Miami? How am I protecting this property?
So you either have to have a rental agreement where you're putting everything on the renter's insurance. Each asset is different. So like obviously for a boat you can't do that. So you have to have your waivers, your rental agreements, and everything in order there. But homes, cars, it comes into more of a trust thing. You can't just rent to anybody. Trust me, I learned that the hard way.
What you mean? Tell me about that. What was the
Man,
hard
we'd
way?
have had wrecked cars. We'd have had drunk folks jumping off of boats. We'd have had people smoking in houses, and I didn't have no deposits at the time, so everything was just falling back on me, and I was taking hit after hit after hit.
Dang.
That's when I started seeking out more business advice, and people started putting me in the right places to have the right insurance, to have everything that backs myself first. And, you got to take care of yourself. You don't take care of yourself, they're gonna hit you over the head. I promise you.
Facts. So with the different insurance, what would you say I want to get into a business like this, how much would you say it takes to run? 'Cause from what I'm hearing, it just sounds like I need to make sure I'm insured and make sure I can go out and make the connection. So is it more to it that I'm missing, or is it pretty?
You have to have a face, you have to have a personality, you have to have a brand behind you. Not everybody can do it because you have to know enough people that will want to rent these items from you.
Right.
So that's the first part. What was the rest of the question?
So the rest of the question was pretty much, you really answered the whole thing when it comes to what would I need to have. So it doesn't sound like you would need to have necessarily monetary. You need to have the...
Yeah, no. Very little capital to start.
How much you start with? Few hundred?
Me, what I started with was zero, nothing. I didn't have $1 in my pocket. I'm talking about I'm going to get tacos. I can't even get 20 at the ATM. I'm broke.
Wow.
But I saw a way. I saw a vision. So I chased it around with it.
Now that's what's up. That's what's up. So you got to give them some game. I'm new. This sound cool. I might want to get into the renting out the different assets. Where would I start, or how would you suggest someone starting this day?
The easiest way is get an apartment and get it on some type of listing company. So I am Airbnb, so not necessarily using me to manage your Airbnb, but list it on some type of platform. Airbnb, VRBO, JD Booking, wherever you go. It's just getting on that platform and being able to get it in front of people. Because if you don't have the brand, then you at least use someone else's.
So what you're saying is, like, let's say I get a property or a house. I get someone to say, hey, they got this $2 million, $3 million house. They're going to let me rent it out. I'm putting it on Airbnb, or are you saying you utilize as many platforms as you can to rent out the assets?
So originally, when I had no clientele, I was using every platform I could. But as I've grown and as I've networked and as my name has become more known in the city, you got to do a lot of networking. You have to be out at events. I done stood outside of steakhouses just passing out my card just to hot influential people that have the money and capital to spend on what I'm providing for them. But you just have to build and build and build. And once you've built enough, you'll look up one day and be like, man, I got 200, 300 clients. Everybody's calling my phone. It's nonstop now.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. So we gotta ask about, like, just monetary money and how this can change your life. How has it changed your life? Because you say you've been doing it how long? About 2-3 years now,
2 or 3 years, somewhere around there. It took me from looking for a job to this is my job. It doesn't have its benefits. Of course, you ain't got health insurance and all that. You got to go find that on your own. But once you make enough, you're able to provide for yourself and do what you need to. It gives you a lot of freedom. If I don't feel like working today, I'm not working. I wake up at 12 if I feel like it, but most of the time I'm up. You can ask anybody that knows me. I'm up. I'm up working. It'd be 4:30 in the morning. You text me, I'm hitting you right back. I'm up. What you doing? Going over this review plan, going over these financials, going over whatever, trying to be sure everything's in order for the next day.
No, facts. And I think that's what people forget about entrepreneurship or just running your own business. It does take its all day sometimes. You'll think you'll think like, oh, you do really work when you want to work, but it does take its hold on. It's an all day process. So
you are everybody. You are relations. You are customer relations. You are networking. You are marketing. You are liability, legal, accounting. You're everything all in one.
Yeah, definitely starting out, and as you build, I think adding those different sectors to your team. But at the end of the day, you still it all falls back on you. So no, that's good. That's good.
That's another thing. So like when it all falls back on you, you have to check it every day, all day. You have to be on top of it. My mom told me a long time ago, don't just be flying around the country enjoying your time. You got people renting stuff, and you're not there to pay attention because at the end of the day, it's still yours.
Yeah, and that makes sense. So how do you keep up with that or pay attention? Or was it like you got security? I think I've seen a few videos when it comes to, because you sound like you're doing housing, you're doing the vehicles, you got the boats. So I've seen a video where it's like Turo and different platforms that is like they put a tracker on the car, or Airbnb or hosting the houses, you can put maybe a camera in the front. So are those some of the security methods you would advise, or?
Yeah, for sure. If you have a vehicle, you should have at least 3 trackers on it. Your OnStar, attach another one, and we use AirTags. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We just throw them in there. Yeah, it alerts you, but you have no clue where it is. It's deep in the car. But that's for vehicles. Boats, anybody can steal a boat because we provide captains for boats. That's how we mitigate some of our liability there. We don't have anybody drunk driving. We always have certified captains that are captaining our ships.
No. That's what's up. And I think overall, with something like that happening, you got to tell us what's one of the craziest stories that happened in this process.
We had a dude go straight GTA on us, dog. I'm talking about he hit 59, hit a curb, on the overpass. You know how the overpass is on 59. He was in a Lamb, hit a curb, hit a corner, a little pothole in it, went airborne, hit the wall, went airborne over, went flying over the overpass, crashed, landed. One of the videos actually on my page is nothing but a rim left, just the outline of the rim.
What do you do with something like that?
So he had insurance.
He has insurance?
Yeah, so the car was under his insurance because we rented it out to him in the rental. It's the same thing if you go to Enterprise.
Yeah,
you sign your rental agreement, and if you crash your car, your insurance pays for the new one.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean it's $250,000, but we check that before you leave.
That's what's up.
Yeah, most people have to raise their property and liability damage and stuff before they leave. We call everybody's insurance to verify all insurance.
So it's not one of those things where I can just come, like it's not a Turo model then, or something like that where you can just kind of come and hey, you can get it. It's more of a this is what it is. If you can't do it, then you got to raise this, do this.
If you can't do that, then, I mean, see you later. There's plenty of other clientele out here. I'm not putting myself at risk for a G-Wagon that's not $330,000. And you just want to, hey, bro, I got cash. Cash can't help me at the end of the day. I'm going to get $330,000. I know you ain't got that much, or else you wouldn't be renting.
You know, we were young, and I like to feel we're young. You look young. I know I'm young. No, I'm just playing. But, you know, at that age where we kind of how you just said, it's one of those models where, hey, I got cash, or hey, I got this, hey, I got that. How do you overcome something like that or just growing a business like this? Because it has a lot of luxury perks and this lifestyle that we all want and can see. So how do you maneuver through not getting caught in something that can destroy what you built?
I'm going to tell you like my dog Tay told me. My boy Tay, shout out to Tay. Chances make champions, dog. For real. Yeah, when we first started, dude, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the most online, straight line. That's why I was taking so many hits, so. But it also provided me with the clientele. It provided me with the exposure. It provided me with a little bit of capital and operating income. So I just took that, saved everything, and just built from there.
That's what's up. That's one of them stories where chances make champions.
Chances make champions, man.
Chances
run it. Let's get it. Run it.
One piece of advice would you give somebody that's hesitant and they probably seen this model or wanted to start this model, but they don't feel like they can go out and get the clientele and build the relationships? Because I mean, you went to college, you did this, you already had these connects where you renting out boats. I don't got all that, man. I see what it is, but I don't know how I can do it. What piece of advice would you give someone?
Everybody knows somebody. Figure out who you know. You're only 10 people away from knowing everybody in the world. So.
No, I've heard that. That's 7 degrees of separation. Well, it's 10. Yeah, I heard it went up, but that.
Yeah, it's 10 now. There's too many people in the world now. But just you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. My very, very first boat came from an internship I did way back in college, talking to the insurance guy that was in-house for the homes we were selling. So my boss introduced me to the insurance guy, who introduced me to the son of the owner, who I finally got to talk to like 3 months later, and then he agreed to do it.
3 months, so it ain't a.
Oh no, it's not quick. It's never quick. If it's quick, it's a problem. That's for sure.
3 months, so it was one of those things where I know you, you know you, you know you. You got a boat. I want to rent it out. What's no? I'm just playing.
Literally, no, that's how it goes. They can vouch for me, and your name is the biggest thing in this game. If you have
I
a
can
bad
only
name,
imagine.
bad rep, people won't want to rent from you.
Right.
People won't want to list their asset with you. You have to keep a clean name. So once you have everybody that's willing to stand there behind you, stand behind your product, then you're able to work and weasel your way into a few different doors.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. So one of the biggest things right now that you would say, because I see all the luxury cars, you got the homes and things like that. How are you taking this to the next level? Or what would you say you're doing to take it to the next level?
Man, eventually I want to be the world's largest peer sharing concierge.
Peer sharing concierge.
So that's what this space is called, is peer sharing. The Turo is Airbnb, peer-to-peer sharing. You have an item, an asset, you share it with another peer-to-peer. So eventually I want to be Monaco, Miami, Paris, you name it, Greece, Switzerland. You can get a home, car, flight over there, whatever you need, hotel, dinner. You can all find it on the website.
Right now, where are you at on this spectrum?
I'm getting there. We ain't gonna give them too much. I'm pretty close. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, where are your assets now? Like the
Oh,
the
okay.
cities?
Right now
Yeah,
we're
like
in
right now.
Chicago. We have a few yachts out there. Las Vegas,
Few yachts, just a few yachts out here.
You feel me? LA, we have a ton of them out in Marina Del Rey. Probably about 40 yachts out there. I have helicopters in LA. A few homes. Houston, Austin, Dallas. You know, the usual.
Are you the only one renting them out, or is this kind of like a?
So that's where the hosts come into play.
Okay, so give me that sauce.
You find people, when my brand wasn't as big as I needed it to be, I used other people's brands. You're already a bottle girl, you're already a bartender, you already have people, where can I get an exotic car? I'm coming in, I need a section. And I just used them. I was like, here, I'll give you a commission. If everybody you book for a section, you just tell them, I got a car too.
Oh, that's live. Yeah. That was smart. Mm-hmm. So, okay, so you're in these other cities, and in these other cities, you find people that maybe already have a sense of influence in a certain area, exactly. And you use them almost kind of like brand ambassadors, sales reps.
Exactly. Yeah, just like a brand ambassador in each city.
That's...
You build a team around them. Try to take your resources and provide them with it. And some people are gonna try to screw you, so you got to get your paperwork in order, non-compete clauses and all this. But you just go from there. Once you get everybody signed up, get them an inventory list, give them the prices, show them how to take payments, how to check everything, and then you just.
Are they giving the keys to the cars? Like, do they have access where they can give them the keys to the? How do you build that level of trust? So how you build that level?
I don't let them drive. We ain't that close yet. But my managers in the area, I let them take care of some of my stuff. But you have to build a trust with those people first.
Yeah, because how would you even manage them? Like, if I'm in Houston and this person's in Chicago, I got 20 hosts in Chicago. How are you making sure, kind of going back to what your mom said, the assets are actually being taken care of?
Well, I have to get in, get out. If you know me, you know I'm moving. I'm here today, gone tomorrow. But that's just because I have to go touch every place. But I have weekly meetings with my team, 2 or 3 each week.
So you're going to these places. And you're actually giving the asset. You have to go to this place and give the asset.
Not every time. Once I've been there enough and I've built enough rapport with the people I have as my manager, and my manager status, the host I have under them.
So it's manager, then host, then anything else, or just manager, host, that's it?
Yeah, and then you have your cleaning crew and some security people if you have to do a party or something. But, yeah. So you just build out your team in each area.
No, this is pretty legit. I can see this. I can see something like this happening. So ultimately, going back to while we're here and kind of the main thing, when it comes to building this business and kind of just getting where you're at this point, is there anything that you would share with someone where they're again like, hey, this sounds good, this looks good, but where do I start?
Where do you start is always the question. I didn't even know where to start. It's just
because it's a lot. I got it. Like, am I starting where it's like, hey, I got to find, because you're doing cars, you got homes, you got boats, you got a lot going. So I don't got all that going, and I don't got all the resources. I'm saying for somebody that's watching. So where do I start? Am I going to start where, let me get the cars, or do I got to stick in one lane? Like, what would you say?
I would say stick in one lane for sure. Don't try to do everything at one time. It'll overwhelm you. You'll be up all night and all day, 24 hours straight if you try to do everything at one time. Pick one, pick a niche, stick to it.
So if I'm saying I'm doing cars, I'm strictly on cars
right now. Take the Amazon approach. They started just books until they had all of the logistics and stuff set down. Then go from there. Once you have the blueprint, then you can apply it to each sector.
each sector. So just start with one. Would you start with cars, Airbnb?
No, don't start with cars.
You would start with cars?
Cars are the biggest headache.
So you wouldn't start with cars?
Biggest headache. People can't drive. Get something stationary or something that they're not driving. Boat or home.
Boat or home?
Boat or home. Quickest ways. And everybody knows somebody with a boat.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I know nobody with a boat. I'm just
Call your daddy. Daddy gonna know one of his homies from back in the day.
Everybody knows someone with a boat. You see this guy been on yachts, too many yachts. Everybody knows someone with a boat. Really?
You do. It's a lot closer than you think. I promise you it's a lot closer than you think. Call your dad. Call your inner circle first. Hey, you don't know anybody that's ever had a boat? No. And shoot, if your Uncle Jim has one, he may not be interested. Okay, we'll have Jim take you out to the lake one day. It's going to be 50 people lined up down there.
Exactly.
Start talking to them.
You know what's funny? I went sailing in Galveston. And that's what I said. I said I was going to get me a boat license. Everybody be laughing at me. They don't believe me. I'm like, I thought you were going to give me a boat license.
It's worth it. I'll call you. Hey, John, I didn't need somebody to come captain
you might have to hit me
for me today.
Yeah.
I got you.
Nah, you might be calling me to actually one of the investors. I like that job better.
The investment side is a lot easier. They just lay back and collect their dividend. They don't even, Jeff, what my payment is this month? Oh, here you go. Here's your 40.
I like that side better.
Yeah. It's a lot more lucrative, but I mean, they're stressed out. They're always worried about their product.
No, this has been really good. So, where can we go? Where can we find you? If we want to know more about JD Booking and just about you in general.
You can go online to Instagram, JMCCULLOCH23. That's my personal page. It'll be Shirtless Dude, also personal train. Or you can check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at JD Booking _.
That's going to be it. Well, no, I really, really appreciate you coming on. This has been a real luxurious conversation. Make me want to go get a yacht, so it's all good.
Let's do it.
No, that's going to be
Let's do it, JD Booking. Let's get some money.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good one, man. I appreciate you having me. Shout out to y'all, the audience. Appreciate y'all watching. Keep supporting my girl, Jha. We gonna keep turning it up, man. Keep giving y'all some good content.
No, thanks.
But appreciate you having me.